Hey y'all, I wanted to talk about Retaliate. This is a game I played on the PC. It is one of those classic sort of shooting games. If you played old school arcade games where you're shooting the ship up into the air, you know, sort of an asteroids kind of scenario, then you're gonna be used to this. This takes that classic formula, it kind of twists it on its head a little bit. So you're playing the game and you're in this ship and you're shooting all these enemies or trying to shoot them as much as you can. But the way you get bullets is that you absorb the bullets. So you have the two main buttons of shooting and using your shield. The shield not only protects you, but it absorbs whatever incoming attacks are happening. So the way the game works is that you're taking all the bullets enemies are shooting at you and shooting them right back. It's a simple enough concept. I can't recall, you know, I don't play a lot of these type of games, but I haven't recalled playing one where that was a feature. Maybe that was an unlock or something in the game of this type before, but the whole game is built around this. So there's a story mode that you can play through, and then there's also a survival sort of mode, and then there's more of like a tower sort of mode. So there's a survival one where it's like, oh, last as long as you can. And then there's a sort of tower one where it's just, you have to get to a certain point and you can't die. You're invincible, but you have to try to get as many points as you can to kind of move up to the next area. And for me, that's the one I had most fun with because I'm really bad at these style of shooting games. That's why I've only ever played a few in my life and I never make it past the first level. Even playing story mode, I was struggling with it. But again, for somebody that has those skills of being super precise and quick time reflexes, you can have some fun with this. It's a quick, simple game to get through. There's a strategy of you trying to figure out what ammo to take, because after you play it through and die, the pattern repeats. It's not, at least from when I've played a roguelike, where it's like constantly changing where the enemies are appearing. It's like the enemies are appearing in the same place every single time. So once you kind of figure out where the enemies show up, then you kind of automatically know where to go to take the bullet and advance further and further that way. The ship itself, you can change kind of the look of the ship, but at least from what I saw, I didn't see where you can add any major upgrades per se. But then again, I didn't get so far into it, at least with the story, to kind of see that option. But it was cool to have from the get-go a few options in terms of customization of how the ship looks, and the shield as well only lasts for a certain period of time, so that's where you kind of have to be careful. The shield, I would say, lasts a good like 7 seconds or so, 5 to 7 seconds, so it's enough for you to take a handful of bullets, and you'll have like an indicator that shows what your health is and how many bullets you have in the chamber. So you do have a lot of room to get a lot of bullets if you want to wait to shoot enemies. But again, the enemies are coming down, and if you hit them or not, the next wave is always showing up. So it's constantly moving, constantly going, and you just have to be on it. You can't like slack around or anything like that. You have to be really in the zone to get yourself further in this game. The game is a lot of color, so a lot of blue, a lot of red. So it was kind of colorful looking, had a little bit of a cartoony sort of style to it, just a little bit. And the music was fine. You know, with these type of games, you're just kind of taking in the music to get you in the moment, and it worked for what it was. Now, is this like the best game of its type? I don't know. I'm not one to make that call because I haven't had a lot of experience with these games. But if you like those shoot 'em style and you're looking for a different type of strategy for this type of game, this might be worth checking out for you.